Well, good day everybody. Today is the 23rd, I think. Yeah, the 23rd of March. And it's Sunday, and it's very early Sunday. I haven't been out of sleep. I've had a few hours sleep. I thought I'll get up, and I had an early breakfast, and I thought I'll do this video. First of all, I'll talk about this coronavirus. In Australia, this morning, just come up on Twitter, there was 877 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Australia. And this is how, on the 1st of March, there was 21 cases. On the 14th of March, there was 197 cases. 3 days ago, there was 414. So in the last 3 days, it has more than doubled in Australia. People are self-isolating. People are staying home if they don't need to go out. People are, is it 1.5 meters apart, distancing people. One other thing, the one thing, especially where I volunteer, is hand washing is the going thing. And on Wednesday, they had a hand wash. We had to test out, make sure we washed our hands the proper way, because there is a proper way to wash your hands. You don't just go and get some soap, wash it, and that's it. It takes, you have to wash your hands between 20 and 30 seconds to properly wash your hands. And there is a technique. It's hard to do. You wet your hands, and you put your soap, and you wash your hands, and you got to go like this as well. You go like that. You put your nails in your palm. You do in your thumbs. You do it for 20 to 30 seconds and rinse it off. And you've also got to wipe your hands. You've got to dry your hands. People think, you washed your hands, so all the germs are gone. But you also got to dry them. On, when was I? Wednesday? Thursday, I think it was. Well, I went to the plaza, and I went to the loo. When I was going into the loos, an elderly lady was coming out, and she hadn't dried her hands. I thought, wondering, should I have told that you're supposed to dry your hands as well as washing them? Is not just washing your hands, you've got to also dry them. So when I come out, I spotted the cleaner, and I mentioned it to her. I said, washing your hands is good, but you also got to dry your hands. I said, I volunteer in aged care, and they're always on about hand washing. Well, they were talking of us having a test to see if we do wash our hands properly. And what they actually do, they have some stuff they put on our hands. We've got to rub our hands on it, rub it in the hands, go and wash our hands. Then we went into the RN's office, and she runs a light over it, like they do in those cop shows, to see if there's blood, body feces. They run it over, they just wiped it over our hands. It's a light, and if you haven't washed your hands properly, you can see where the cream was. My hands were done good, but I forgot to wash up here around the wrist. But at least it shows that my hands were done properly. I had washed my hands properly. So washing hands is a thing to go. What else was I going to talk about today? Oh, my Beringer babies. Tia Muriel. I have got my babies. I have got 2 tiny ones. First of all, I'll show you the bed. I have got a girl and a boy. And since they were my first Beringer dolls, I have called them Adam and Eve. So this is what they came with. This is their bed. It's crocheted. It's got a little blanket. And not only is it their bed, but if I wanted to take them out, I could turn that inside out and carry them around in that. Now, they've both got one. As I said, I've got a boy and a girl. And that's the girls. I'll put it back in case she wants to go to bed. I've got them with me. It's got little rosettes on there. See? And then I've got the blue one. I need a wash. I might give them a wash them later, give them a good soak. I've got some. That's the little boys one. Now here I think they're 5-inch. They're 5-inch babies. I got the little boy first. There's the little boy. I got these off eBay. I paid $20 each. That including the bed. See? He's got a little, it's knitted. He's got little booties. And he's got a little hat. I've got to wash these. So this is little Adam. It's so cute. Really cute. I better do his buttons up. How did your buttons come undone? Well, that's Adam. And here's little Eve. She's a little girl. And she's a different one to him. You can see that they've got different faces. Let me see. I'll get Adam up again. And you can see they're different. They've got different faces. So this is Eve. This looks like a nice little hand knitted. This is all hand knitted. Isn't that cute? A little hat. Oh, I've got itch. Yeah. So cute. So this is Eve. And they've got little booties. And she's got little undies on. Turn you upside down. Yeah. And we told you that they would love your little baby. And if you've been onto their site where they've got it up for sale, Stephanie and Jackie, they've got a little switch. She's got a little swing, so whoever gets her will have a little swing. So cute. And now here's my other bigger Behringer baby. This is my big one. I think it's the same as yours. You haven't named him yet. I didn't know it was a Behringer baby. I got him. Sorry, her. I got this. It's a little girl. I purchased it as. Twist this around a bit. There. I purchased as a Reborn. I thought it was a Reborn, and the arms were different. I will show you. I'll actually undo this. Her arms are different to Reborn, so I wasn't quite sure what it was. Come on, little one. Yeah, we got to show everybody. I didn't see Team Muriel. I didn't see the limbs have the joints on, but this is how they are. See the arms? Completely different. And I didn't know, I just thought it was made in this one, but you know. And see, she's got rooted hair. I didn't know that the legs, yeah, the legs are the same as the arms. I'm not quite sure if yours are the same. Anyway, I thought it was a Reborn, and I wanted to find out what the kit was. So I took a photo of her and put it up on Stephanie's Patreon. And that's when Stephanie said it's La Newborn Behringer. That's what she is. And her name is Sam. And I named her Sam because that's what I named my baby. that I lost. She sits up, got the bent knees like yours, so is it the same as yours? So cute. What nappy she's got on her? Harry McClary and Friends. That's the nappy she's got on it. I think it's the same nappy she's had on since she arrived. Now, I think I've had her for a fair while. I'm pretty sure it's the same as yours too, Miriam. I'm pretty sure it's the same. So that's my Behringer babies. What else? Oh, yeah, this is also to do with the coronavirus. Where I volunteer, half expecting last Monday to get a phone call saying don't come in, you know. So I went on Tuesday. There may have been 6, maybe 10 at the most clients there that day. Very down. Went Wednesday, and there was not as many. I thought, okay, the big boss there, she was always getting up-to-date information about what was going on. And they had new protocol had come in that we didn't realise it until one of the clients sneezed a couple of times. And that was it. They got a protocol. If anyone sneezes or coughs, they separate them, they give them the mask, and they organise them to send them home. Even though it wouldn't have been the virus, it's just a precaution of keeping everyone safe. Then yesterday, I got a phone call from the volunteer coordinator, letting us know that they do not need any volunteers at the moment. The clients yesterday were down even from Wednesday. So I don't know when I'm going back volunteering. I've just got to wait to hear from them as to when we go back. So, excuse me. What else did I write down on here? Oh, I had it on my computer. And because it's early, I decided to do it in my bedroom. That I didn't want to do it out in there. It's weird. Last week, I was in my winter nightie. Now I'm back into my summer nightie. I don't know. I thought I might have been coming down with a cold or something. Because Wednesday I was okay, I just seemed more tired than usual. They do gentle exercise before lunch, and we sit down and we do them. And I did it with my eyes closed because I wanted to rest my eyes. I just felt tired. But even I finished at 2:30. Usually I finish about 4:45. But on Wednesday, 2:30. Because they had 2 staff members and there was only about 4 clients, so there wasn't anything for me to do. So I went and asked the volunteer coordinator if it was okay that I go home. She just going home, so I went home. So I don't know when I'm going back volunteering. And being housebound, I'm only going out if I need to. Like I went shopping. One thing is I did a shop online at Coles last Sunday. No, or was it Saturday? It was Saturday. Or was it Sunday? It's Sunday. Did an order. When I put the order through, there was no tissues, so I couldn't get any tissues. What else? And when the order went through, I couldn't get it delivered Monday. I had to get it delivered Tuesday. And which was good because payday's Tuesday, so I didn't have to raid money out of my other account to bring it over. So got it Tuesday. I wanted 2 lots of fish, tuna, in spring water, but they only had 1 in spring water. The other one is olive oil blend, and I don't like that. What else didn't I get? There was another biscuit. I couldn't get any of my milk, which is okay because I did have plenty in the cupboard. But one thing I'm glad I ordered my cereal, because when I went into Woolies on, I can't remember, it was Tuesday or Thursday or Thursday, Friday, or one of those days. Sorry, excuse me. It was Thursday. Because when I went in shopping on Thursday, I'm glad I got my cereal online when I did my shopping at Coles, because when I went in the Woolies, they had no cereal at all. Which I'm glad I got it. Otherwise, I don't know where I would have got my cereal. So what I got supplied up. I got some more eggs. I got bread. I got some frozen chips. I got some frozen sausage rolls. I got a couple of frozen pizzas, a couple of gluten-free ones. I got some Devon meat. I forgot to get some tinned fruit. Because Coles didn't have it when I ordered it. So I've got 4 little ones left. So they'll be okay for when I see what happens. I know I've got to go over there because I've got a parcel I want to send to Stephanie. So I don't know when I'm going to post that. I'll see how things are going. People are crazy. Can't get toilet paper in the shops. Last week I went to Big W because that's where I usually get my toilet paper. It was out completely. Out completely. And I didn't think to look there for tissues. And Woolies didn't have any. I went to the reject shop on Thursday and they had a sign up saying they had no toilet paper, they had no tissues, they had no hand sanitizer, they had none of this. And I thought, people are crazy. So all I got from I need to get some fang paste, toothpaste. So people are going crazy buying toilet paper because it's a virus. The symptoms are very vague about the symptoms. I watched a video on YouTube about this guy. He was on a cruise and I think they couldn't be tested until they got off the cruise. But on the cruise, they were given a thermometer each so they could check the temperature 4 times a day. And he said he did check it and it was up. But then when he went and had a shower, it came down. So he didn't think nothing of it. And when they were leaving the ship at Japan, he did feel a bit breathlessness, like he couldn't breathe properly. And that is one of the symptoms, is you breathe. So it's a normal cold. I think you get a sore throat, swollen glands, cough, sneezing, and the shortness of breath is as one of the symptoms. So, I know the other day when I was feeling a bit weary, I thought, oh, have I got this virus? Then when I realised, no, I haven't got any breathlessness, so I'm fine. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything. There's been no cases of it in Coffs Harbour where I live. Fingers crossed. The gates to Australia have closed and non-residents cannot come in. There have been people who have arrived in Australia only to be turned around and sent home because we're not letting any foreigners in. That happened 9 o'clock on Friday night. But the one thing is, our Prime Minister hasn't closed the schools yet. And he said kids, it's mainly adults who are getting this virus. Yes, but a child did get the virus from a teacher. You can have it, I heard, without actually having any symptoms. I know in America, isn't your spring break? It's closed. The schools are closed. I'm pretty correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure the UK, the schools are closed. But here in Australia, the Prime Minister has not closed schools. I was never a news watcher, but now after Bold and the Beautiful of Monday to Friday, I leave it on that channel and I watch the news because they have the news about the coronavirus first up, and I watch that until they get to the other stuff I don't want to listen. But I'm not worried. I am not worried about it. I'm not. People can go overboard. People. But one thing they have done in Australia is some of the supermarkets are opening from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. of the morning for the elderly, so they can get in there and do the shopping without the other ones, the younger ones, getting and rushing and getting all the food. But one morning, I think the first morning it happened, there was nothing on the shelves. Nothing on the shelves they wanted, like toilet paper. People are going crazy buying toilet paper. I don't know why. How much toilet paper do you use when you got a cold? Oh, when I get a cold, I use toilet paper. Better than tissues. I just carry a roll of toilet paper around with me. Not that I very rarely get a cold, but at the moment, I don't know what it is. I'm not as bad as I wasn't. I was just tired. I've had a bit of a cough. I know at volunteering on Wednesday, I did sneeze. Thinking of sneezes, that's another thing. When you sneeze or when you cough, if you haven't got a hanky or tissue or something, do it into your elbow. If you do it in your hands, that means you got to go and wash your hands. Even if it's a sneeze, like you're sneezing, germs can spread a long way. They don't just go a foot and that's it. They go a long way. They go longer than what we really think. So, as I said, into the crook of your elbow is where you sneeze and where you cough. I actually seen that on TV. They were doing something about kids and germs and all that, and they were telling them to sneeze or cough into your elbow. Yeah, what else is going? Oh, what else was I going to talk about? I'm trying to visualize my list. It's on my computer. I haven't got my computer turned on yet. I've had a bad night. I know I was on Stephanie's live last night, yesterday afternoon, when she had Melissa. And I typed up, can someone please adopt me? You know, it is so hard. I think also because I don't have to stay inside, but they say to separate yourself from other people as much as you can so that the virus doesn't spread. There are a lot of people around the world are doing this, not because they got the virus, but so there's no chance of it spreading any more than it has. But in 3 days, it went from 197 to 414 in 3 days. So that is, I've got to get 197 at 7, 1, 217, 7 and 14, 1, yeah. 217 cases in 3 days. Now that is a lot. There have been people, there was one guy I heard, he was at home in self-isolation, but he decided to go out one night because he wanted to go to Woolies to get something. They said there's probably no slim chance of anyone catching it. But he shouldn't have went out because he should have been in isolation. Anyone coming home from overseas, they got to self-isolate for 14 days, so they can't go out. Yeah, I went out Thursday. Wait a minute. It was Thursday. Friday, I went and got a sausage roll. Actually, I went to get a thermometer because how I was feeling. I wasn't quite sure if I was getting the flu, if I was getting a cold, or I didn't know. I can never tell what a temperature is. Anything that I've learned in life, I've learned it from myself. Cooking, whatever cooking I've ever done, it's something I did myself. I know I used to make this stew up. It was just mincemeat, and I'll cook up my veggies like your peas and your carrot. I'd cook them all up. They'll cook the mince. Then I would put the veggies into the mince and mix it all up and add a gravy mince to it. Oh, it was very nice. It's just something I did myself. Mum never actually taught us anything. Didn't teach us a thing. Ironing was self-taught. Everything I did was I taught myself. Oh, except driving. Dad taught me that, and I just perfected it. Better driver than he ever was. I've looked around places to move. There's some really nice places, but I have to make sure I don't, there is a place I've seen down south a bit, in a place called Warhope. I think it was a 1-bedroom. It had tiled floors, oh my God, the space, it was nice and airy, and it was really nice. But at the moment, I'm just looking. I've downloaded, I look on realestate.com.au. I go on to Gumtree and have a look on Gumtree. I've looked on Facebook, and not many on Facebook. There's one here. Oh, actually, but I've just got to find the right town to go to. That is the place. You know, Coffs Harbour is supposed to be the top place for gays. Where are they? Maybe because I don't get out. Everybody keeps to themselves. If they've got a partner, they don't go out, and there's nowhere actually to go to meet anyone anywhere really in Coffs Harbour. I don't want someone to share my life with because I'm alone. I want someone to share my life with because I want to know what love is. I want to know what it is. I want to see what it is. I want to feel what it is. And I've never felt what it is. I've never seen what it is in my 2 partners I've ever had. I thought I did in the last one, but now, I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard when I did put a post up on Instagram, but then I took it down about be nice to have someone just to talk on the phone, text, you know, just that. I would tell you a situation that happened. Okay, that happened last week. Thursday before last, there was some dementia training that we'll get to go to. And the day before Wednesday, I was volunteering. I had a bit of an accident. I just made it to the toilet. I thought that I made a mess of the toilet, which I cleaned up afterwards. But my tummy was sore, which you know about last week. Anyway, so I get a lift home with another volunteer. So on Wednesday when she dropped me off, I asked for her phone number in case I wouldn't be going to the training day the next day. So I didn't go, so I let her know. But then we were texting about different things through the week. Then on Tuesday night, she texted me. She wanted to forward some messages that were sent by this certain person. I have met this person. And one word in there that I don't like, but I let it go because it wasn't from her. Let us come through. And she was saying something about because of the relationship breakup and all this. And I said, I know, understand, I've been there. The next response I got was C-U-N-T. I stopped. And then she said, no response to that or something. I said, no, replied that, did you mean to send that to me? You know, I said, thank you. I just thought I'll let you know that I do not like that word. Then she came back with F you. Then I said, likewise. I waited. No more response. So what did I do? I deleted the messages and I blocked her. It did upset me that she did call me that word. There was no reason for it. Even in the times, the fights and that we've had with my ex, I never used that word. I never even used the F word. Yes, I called my ex a bitch, which she is. No, that's not right because that's insulting a female dog. But this one, it did upset me. So the next day, she wasn't going to get volunteering on the Wednesday, so I thought, good. Of course, if she was going, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to go. So when I went next day, when the volunteer coordinator turned, I said, can we have a chat? She said, yeah. So I went in, closed the door. She was wrong. And I told her. And she said, Cely, I'm like you, do not like that word. We both agreed that that word is disrespect to women. And seems this person who I just classed her as a workmate kind of thing. That's all I classed her. And she classified me as a friend. She said she's glad that she could trust me, and I said I'm glad that she can trust me and talk about things. But when she called me this, I thought, nah. I don't know. But you know what? Even before that happened, we were texting, different things come up, and it was nice to have someone to contact to talk about things. And also when I talked to Kim, the coordinator, I told her, can I finish at 3 o'clock instead of 4? And she said, yes, no worries. She said, do you want to change days? I said, no, I'm staying my days. They're my days. So unless the other person, she changes her days, I'm finishing at 3 o'clock, so I don't have to hang around so long with her. I know Kim said she doesn't like outside of there, she doesn't interact with, others, doesn't become close friends and that. But I did not class this person as a close friend. Although it was good because she knew I'd been through a breakup. She knew what happened and everything. And I had when I was going through the breakup with Donna, I had no one to talk to about it. And I tell you, that is hard. But so when she wanted to talk about hers, I was there for her. I wanted to listen because when I was through it, you said there was no one. And that's what I said to Kim. I said, I know what it's like to go through something and you're alone and you got no one to talk to. And that's one reason why I let this person talk to me. But from now on, no, there is no way. She wants to talk about her relationship, breakup, or whatever's going on with whatever it is. She can go jump in the lake. Of course, only thing we talk about now is that at volunteering at work. That is the problem with some people. I'm a soft-hearted, I'm sensitive, and people take advantage of it. But I'm not going to change the kind of person I am, And I was laying here early this morning and I was thinking about my neighbour next door, wondering if she's got, how's she going for toilet paper. It just come to me. I thought, it's just something I thought, maybe I should see how she's going for toilet paper. Because I tell you, when I couldn't get toilet paper the other day, I got some baby wipes. And not just one. So I've got a lot of baby wipes, but then I usually use them anyway. There's probably TMI, too much information, but sometimes when you go to do a number 2, sometimes it can be a mess. So baby wipes do come in handy. And yes, I know you can't flush them down the toilet. I did wrap in a little bit of toilet paper and I got a garbage bin in the toilet and there. So I use baby wipes all the time. Because using that does save on toilet paper. Because it's a bit of a mess, I use the baby wipe to get rid of most of it. And then I use a bit of toilet paper to get the end part. So, saving toilet paper. But now I have actually limited toilet paper. Even before Melissa showed how to use the three squares, I think I've been using 4. When you're doing a number 1, you don't need much. Number 2, it depends. Ain't the one? She sits up. Yeah. Hey. She hasn't been changed for a while. I got to do some washing. Yes, Garfield is here. He's snoring. Eve, you should be in your bed. I've got to wash these. I'll give them a soak later. And I'll wash them. Especially the blue. I've had the blue one longer. So it's I'll hand wash it. I've got some wool wash, so I'll just give a bit of soak in the basin out there. And yeah, you know, there's one place I looked at, and you should have seen it. It was the same price that I'm paying here. And in the kitchen, I kid you not, there was, around the sink and the cupboards in the bottom, no doors. It was all open, no doors. I thought, what? And the same price as here. Now, if I do move, to find a nice place, it has to be worth it. The hats keep falling off. See the cute little hat? Look. I was actually going to knit some, but I thought, I'm not much of a knitter. They're just stuck with these, aren't you? Yeah. You're so cute. You got your booties and that. Yeah. How are we going here? Yeah. What else is happening? So, I've got no volunteer work until whenever all this is over. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't know we just don't know what's going to happen. I've got plenty of food. I've got bread. I forgot to get some bread rolls, but then I wouldn't have had enough, might not have enough room in the freezer, because I got some chips and some sausage rolls. I actually had bread in the freezer. What else did I get? I might have some eggs for breakfast later. Fry up a couple of eggs. And have on toast. That'd be an idea, wouldn't it? Bread. Oh, I haven't had. I love me eggs. I love eggs, fried eggs. When I fry my eggs, I use a omelette maker. It's easy. There's no fat. I just spray it with a non-stick spray. And it's so easy. You turn it on, it beeps. You got it when it heats up, it beeps again. And I put my 2 eggs in. So I've got plenty of eggs. I've got fried eggs, scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I might have eggs are protein. They keep you full longer. So there wasn't many eggs on the shelf. There's one thing. Does anybody else do this? When you go do your shopping and you get eggs, do you actually open the carton and lift every egg so that they move, or do you just pick them up and go? Because if you don't check them, one might be cracked and it could be stuck to the egg carton. That's a thought when you are actually shopping for eggs. The other week when I was in Woolies, one of the staffmen was doing shopping for online shopping, and she picked up the eggs and put it in, and she didn't check the eggs. And that's one reason why when I do an online order and I need eggs, I do not buy eggs. I wait until I go to Woolies so I can lift the eggs out. There is a joke about that I read somewhere. The guy was, I can't remember the... I can't remember the catch line. It was something about this guy was moving the eggs around and someone asked him what he was looking for. And I can't remember the answer. Tuesday was St. Paddy Days. Good old Paddy Days. And I didn't get round to get anything green to wear. But I had some good jokes. Want a good Irish joke? I'm allowed to say Irish joke because I'm Irish ancestry. I won't tell the answer. I will actually see if someone knows the answer. And no Googling. Why do Irish dogs have flat noses? Come on, someone will answer this. Why do Irish dogs have flat noses? See if someone put down in the comments. See if you can guess the answer. Don't Google. See if you know the answer without Googling. And if you put an answer for it and it's wrong, I'll let you know it's wrong. And there's another one. Oh, Irish jokes. Why does an Irishman wear 3 condoms? That's another one. You know the answer to that one? Come on, you can do it. So 2 riddles. How does an Irish dog get flat noses? Number 1. 2. Why does an Irishman wear 3 condoms? Know the answer? Put it down in the description. And what do you get for it? You get a heart. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think it's starting to come daybreak here. The sun's coming up. I'm pretty sure there's something else I had to talk about. Oh, I'm trying to think because I had it on, I said earlier, I got it on my computer. I'm trying to think. I had the virus, my Behringer dolls. I did the hand washing. I watched a thing on YouTube once about this lady. She's a real cheapskate. When she's out to public, she goes to the toilet, right? She washes her hands and wipes them, and she takes a paper towel home with her. And so when it dries out, she can reuse it. It's only she hasn't been sick, because you wash your hands, yeah, and you wipe your hands, and any germs left, it's all on your hands. It's all on that paper towel. And so, yeah. Another thing she doesn't use is toilet paper, because she washes herself. I know some people have got, I heard on YouTube, I think on Stephanie somewhere, they have a bidet where the water washes your bum. Yeah, there was these like riddle things. They weren't riddles, you call them. It was like, if you want a cool surprise, pull the train before you rise. Because way back, the toilets used to be chains. We'd pull the chain. If you want a cool surprise, pull the chain before you rise. What else are we doing today? What else are we doing? So this is Sam. Sam. I'm pretty sure she's the same as yours too, Muriel. Because they sit up pretty good by themselves. See the hair? Got a bit of hair. I'm going to check and see what's underneath. I don't know. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She's looking to the side. There's the hands. There's the hands. Is she the same as yours, Miriam? Team Muriel? See? I'm pretty sure. Sometimes it's hard because they're all different. But she sits up in the bassinet. She hasn't been changed. This is an outfit I got when I did a Christmas swap with a girl on Patreon the Christmas before last. This is one of the outfits she sent over, and it's so cute. So she's a preemie, I think this is preemie. Yeah, she's a preemie size. Preemie. I'm pretty sure it's preemie. Where are we? Yeah, Premi. Gara Animals is the brand. Well, the reason I did it this early, I thought I would do it this early. The way the rest of the day, if I just want to laze around, do nothing, do some cleaning up, I can do that. And this is already done. If I want to go to bed early, if I'm tired because of being up so early, I can sleep. Because, as you know, these videos, my videos are usually an hour long, my Sunday chat. And it doesn't take long to actually put it together. But when I save it in Windows Movie Maker, it takes a while to save it. And then I wonder if I don't know if I can. Because it saves as an MP4. Then when I convert it to an, I can't remember, I convert it to another file which actually brings the file size right down. Because this could be about maybe 4 gig, the size of this video. And it'll bring it down under 500 megabytes. So it really brings down the size just by converting it to another file extension. It's amazing things they can do with computers these days. Okay, Garfield. Oh. Ooh. There he is. He's been laying here. Haven't 40 winks, haven't you? Yeah, you've been good. Got to get you some more onesies. Some more bodysuits, haven't we? Get some pretty colours? Yeah. The ones I got at Target were pretty, weren't they? And they were a good price. I've probably got some here. Yeah. Everybody loves this guy. It's amazing, eh? I think I spend more time with Garfield than I spend my babies. Oh, remember that one baby I showed you what was inside of it? Well, I opened up another baby and had rice in the head. Rice. And I cannot remember where I got that one from. I know it was off Facebook, but I cannot remember where I get it from. So people, when you get a reborn, if you don't get it from the same place all the time, especially if you get it off Facebook or eBay or somewhere, make sure you remember where you got it from. I know Mary, who I thought was a Meredith kit, I was actually going to contact, I got her off eBay. I was going to contact the seller, but the seller, she's not on there anymore. Now, it gets you thinking about what could be. I know Maddie's okay, Hannah's okay, Lily will be okay, Brick will be okay. My triplets, hopefully, yeah. You wonder about what babies you've got, and you wonder what's in them. I'm really wondering what's in some of them now. It really gets you thinking what could be inside your babies and what people use to do it. Yet they sell you, they don't make it any cheaper when they just put. The one thing you don't put in Reborn, we know, is rice, any kind of food stuff, or sand. Rice. Thank Garfield. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Hand washing. As I said, I did the hand washing at the beginning. I think a lot of people do not know properly how to wash your hands. They just probably wash it under the tap, and they think that's it. But there is a special technique used. Those who work in aged care, hospital, and medical, they know all about the proper hand washing technique. because especially if you've got long nails. There's also the ring. My jewelry must be due for a wash. I'll have to do that a wash one day. Which means you've got to take them all off and give them a wash. Because you're not supposed to wear anything from the elbow down, except for a plain wedding ring. But I've got ring there. I've got a ring on each finger. I don't wear a watch. I don't like watches. But if I was too fast doing the hand technique wash at the beginning, okay, yeah, you reckon they wet your hand first, but I put soap in my hands first. I rub them together, and you go over like that, and you do the other one, and you do your thumb, and you get your nails and do that in there like that to get into the cuticles and into that one. And it takes between 20 and 30 seconds to do. And that's anyway, to give them a good, get into every nook and cranny, every skin wrinkle, whatever. And then you wash them, rinse them all off, and wipe them. So that's it. So I hope everyone out there is being safe. Hope everyone is doing what they can so they don't get this virus. Because it's a bad one. Italy is bad. I reckon Italy is really, the streets are empty. When I went shopping on Thursday, there was hardly anyone in the shops, but it was lunchtime, so the girls had probably open in the food court having their lunch. When I have lunch, I don't have lunch out anymore. I just go out, I do my shop and do what I got to do, then come home. I don't have the urge to go to Subway anymore like I used to. I don't know why. It's weird. Starting to get warm. The sun's coming up. What are we going for breakfast? That's why I was going to have fried eggs on toast. I've got toast. I've got bread. Yeah, I've got bread. So I'll have a couple of eggs on toast and a cup of tea. I had to get some tea. I got some tea. Yeah, I like my tea. Oh, who watching Stephanie's channel, you see the mugs that Gigi actually made for Stephanie? Weren't they amazing? Do you know you can get one as well? Made personally by Gigi, Ma. If you make a donation to Stephanie of $10 and show it to Gigi Ma, living Gigi Ma style, she will make you a customized mug, and all you have to pay for is shipping. Stephanie's actually selling hers for $10. But if you want a different one personalized for yourself, I'm actually, because my name's Celys, can never get a mug with my name on it. But I am going to get myself a mug. And it will probably cost me about $20. That's with shipping. And I've already got it organized. I might do it next week. Yes, I'll do it next week, because that Tuesday week, because Tuesday week I get some money for phone allowance coming through. I think it's every 6 months I get an extra $30 towards phone. But I'm on prepaid phone. I pay $15, and that can last me a long time, because I don't use it much. I got no one to ring, no one to text. But there is an app you can use where it's free, anywhere in the world. Stephanie told me about this. can I ask you all a favour? To all those out there, to those who pray, could you think you could say a little prayer that I will find the one to share my life with? I'm not desperate or anything, but I'm not getting any younger. And I want to experience love. You know? After what my ex put me through, now I'm all confused about what it really is. Especially when I realised everything, almost everything she told me was a lie. But she must have loved me because of the ring she brought me and different things, and would go places because she paid most of the way. But to lie and be so deceitful about everything, it's just... Just please say a little prayer that someone out there who is looking for someone to share their life with, that is... It is hard. I am sick of being alone. And it does hurt that I might not meet anyone. And that is going to be the case. I just don't want to be here. If I'm never meant to meet someone to share my life with, I don't want to be here anymore. But for some reason I am. I'm here for some reason. And it better be that the one for me is coming on soon. And you know, it's not fair. My life, I want to have memories as an adult with someone who's not family, who's not blood related, especially when it comes to Christmases and holidays. I've been on a few holidays the last couple of years, and last week I was looking at a video when I did Tasmania, and just the excitement in my voice of being at Bass Strait was amazing. But it would have been more amazing if I had someone to share it with. I'm not planning any more holidays because I'm just sick of going by myself all the time. No one to enjoy with. I want someone to enjoy life with. It's hard to enjoy life by yourself when you know you shouldn't be by yourself. You know that there's supposed to be someone for everyone. Well, I hope there is someone for me. I do hope. Otherwise, when I get up there is going to be loads asking why. He made it so I couldn't be a mum. I have no idea why. And if I do not find the one who I'm supposed to share my life with, I want to know why. You know? Oh, this is what I was doing this morning, crying. I'd go onto YouTube and I watch Super Nanny because there's families and husbands and kids, and it is hard. Hard when it's something you want to desperately is someone to share your life with. To those of you out there who's got someone you share your life with, someone you love, someone who cherishes you, don't take it for granted, because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Take each day with your loved one as it comes. Just share each day. Make memories, you know. If you fight, have a fight, but make sure you make up and continue on that road together. But it's me and Garfield are going, and we'll see you next video. So he'll give you all a hug goodbye. Hug goodbye. Hug goodbye. So everybody, thank you again. Thank you all my subscribers, and please say a little prayer for me that God will bring me the one to share my life with, where I can be myself with, give myself completely in everything that we do. Which I know didn't happen in the other one. So people, I better go now. I'm not quite sure how much room I've got left on my phone. So everybody, thank you again. And thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye. 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 Have a good day, mate. Bye. And take care, okay? Hand washing. Bye.